Hi everybody, this is Teen Services Librarian Allison again, and welcome to the second video in the Pre-College and College Search series. This is episode 2 of 3. Today we're going to discuss how to find the right college for you, as well as college essay writing and going through virtual college tours. This is the second video in our series, so if you haven't seen our first video, that one is about AP and SAT test prep. So you can go back and watch that. Today we will discuss books that are available at the library that you could take out, some trade school information, websites that will be useful for your research in finding the right college for you. First, what we're going to do is look at the books that are available in Destination that you can find under the test prep, where we have a lot of the AP, SAT books. You're also going to find college information. So step 1 is going to be thinking about what you're interested in and following that interest that you have to find the right college for you. So the best book to start out with is Follow Your Interests to Find the Right College. So you may have an idea of what you're interested in doing for your career, and you're not really sure which college might be the best choice. So there's 2 different sections in this book. You have the types of college, where you can look at liberal arts, medical, law, and etc. And then you can look at the areas of study. So if you're looking to go to a school that's got a really good library school program, if you're looking to go to a school that has a good nursing program, you can look for that in this book. You get a better understanding of all of the options that are available at these colleges. You can learn about admissions, tuition, scholarships, and really narrow down those choices. So this is a good starting point. You may have an idea of what field you want to study in, but aren't sure about your major. So we have this Research College Board Book of Majors to help you with that. Although this is an older volume, you can still peruse the Book of Majors by College Board. You can use the index to find a major you're thinking about, to see what programs are available and what school you can find these majors at. A lot of these are still going to be available at colleges, but I would check up with the actual college websites to make sure the information still is relevant. You can still use this resource. It's something that is still going to be helpful. The next book we're going to look at is Fisk's Guide to Colleges. The next couple of books that we're going to look at are all set up very similarly, where each book is going to give you information about the college life, student life, activities, tuition, scholarships, programs, some highlights about the school. So the first one is Fisk's Guide to College. This one, you can look at colleges alphabetically. So if you have an idea of what school you're looking at and you want some more information, this one is up to date. So if you're looking for one that is more up to date, this one would be a good one to use. We also have Barron's Profiles of American Colleges. This one will give you a great in-depth overview of all of the colleges, college campuses, what kind of events are going to be on campus. Maybe you're looking for a place where you can go into a fraternity or sorority. Maybe you're looking for sports. This would be a really good choice if you want to learn more about not just the education aspect, but also what your campus life would be like. Now, maybe you're somebody who was just looking for a 2-year college. We have Peterson's 2-year colleges. Again, searched alphabetically. You can peruse this. And if you're looking for just some 2-year schools, you know what major you want, you know what school you're looking for, maybe you're balancing between a few, this would be a good one to look at. And if you're looking at other schools, maybe you're looking at the 4-year, Peterson's also has some 4-year colleges. Some of these do have overlapping information, but some of them also have some things others don't. So if you want to compare, you can do that. And for people who maybe you don't qualify for a scholarship, or you're looking to figure out how you could afford college or something that is affordable, We have the best value colleges. So if money is tight, maybe you have a scholarship and you're still looking for a good value college that you're still going to get the best education at, the best value colleges from Penguin Random House is a good resource for you to use. Okay, so the next couple of books that I'm going to show you are all about how to write successful college essays and applications. So our first one is going to be The Complete Guide to Writing Effective College Applications and Essays for Admissions and Scholarships. So if you're looking for a good all-in-one book, this one would be the perfect one for you. It's more of a handbook. It gives some examples of college applications, what sort of things colleges look for when they are looking at your application essay. You're looking at your application and your essay, some essay topics. And we can also see that in writing successful college applications. So it's more than the essay, which is true. If you are somebody who is writing your essay, you're writing your first one, and the topic, I think a lot of colleges are using COVID and how that has affected you personally, academically. They don't just want you to write 250 to 300 words of what you think they want. They want you to actually write how you actually feel. So the more personal, the more honest you are in your essay, and the more personal you can be, give some specific details or some sort of a backstory, the better off you are, because you have to understand that the people who are reading these essays are reading them all day long. They're reading thousands of essays. Give them something interesting to read. Make it something that's going to stand out. We also have the College Application Essays book. These are all set up in similar fashions. So how do colleges actually read applications? If you've done this before, what are the actual topics that you're writing about? There's also examples given, so you can actually look over and read through essays. You'll also see that with this one, Writing Successful College Applications. You'll also see that with 50 Successful Ivy League Application Essays. We have a couple of books like this. I'm just going to point out just this one right now. So you can actually read 50 essays that got kids into Ivy League schools. You'll also learn a little bit about the student, what they were majoring in, what they did in school, what their essay was, and let's also learn a little bit about the college. So you can also look at scholarships that are accepted at these Ivy League schools. So we have a couple more of these books in Destination that you can take a look at or take out. And now we're going to move on to some virtual tours that you can do, since we can't really go anywhere right now. So now what we're going to do is move on to some virtual tours. We also have information on trade schools that you can find on Long Island. For anybody who is looking to maybe join the Marines, the Navy, the Army, all of that information is going to be in that test prep area, as well as some pamphlets you could take out and keep about different colleges, about paying for school, the FAFSA process, which we will talk about in the next video. But all of that can be found under that test prep section. For those of you who are thinking about going away to school and want to get a college tour, but can't right now for COVID reasons, you can go to UVisit and go to their college search. You make an account, and what's great about making an account is that you can customize the type of college you're looking for, so it can help you narrow down your filters. And as you can see, we can also narrow them down here by institution type, where the college is, how long it is, and the type of campus setting. And then we have a bunch of different options here. These are just some highlighted campuses that you can check out. The next place you can look at for finding a college is Big Future from College Board. And what you can do here is search for some colleges so we can filter what we want. So this one is a little more in-depth when it comes to selecting filters. So if you know your test score, if you've taken your SAT, your ACT, whatever it is, and you're looking at test scores and selectivity, the type of school, your location, campus and housing, all of this, and you can save your selections as well, so that way you don't have to go back and keep redoing all of your filters. So I'm just going to put one of these in, and so that way that'll stay there, and you can gauge how much you would want a 4-year. If you don't really care about it, then you can go to don't care. But if it's a must-have, a 4-year school, you can change that. Let's put our location in. We can also look to see the percentage of financial aid needed for a school can meet. So let's put it there and save the selection. Let's do at least 40. And now let's check our results. So after doing all that, we've got 4 colleges. So it'll tell you to expand your search a bit if you're looking for something. We want to look at more and compare more colleges. And some of these things can be changed just by changing the slider. So if it's something that you don't need to have or a must-have, you can just put that it's something that you want or you don't actually care about. And some of them, as you can see, they have a college application fee waiver available. So you could always click into that, it'll take you straight to their site, and you can add this to your college list. You will have to make an account for you to add this to a list, or if you want to save your selections. So this concludes our second video in this series. Our next video is going to be about scholarships and paying for college. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you watch the next one.